can the Autobots just stop losing? Why in the world would you even want to be one? Because you are honestly crippled every step of the way. You are not allowed to fight at your fullest potential. You are not allowed to destroy the environment. You are just allowed to survive. And that is exactly what they do. Because the Decepticons do not play. They are here to conquer the earth, and that is exactly what they are doing. Welcome back to my channel, and this is Transformers. Picking up with where we left off, the Autobot Combiner has lost an appendage. Not only did they lose the last battle, not only did Megatron come back and claim his arm from Optimus's body, not only did he lose an appendage, now he's forced to crash land because he doesn't have enough energon to keep flying. The Autobots keep taking L's after L's. It started to become depressing, and things just keep getting worse because Optimus was connected to Megatron through his arm, and as he lost the arm, he got left with the virus that is literally eating him alive. Oh my God. He looked to Wheeljack, I can't move. And Wheeljack was like, you don't have a choice, boss. We can't stay here for long. Someone is coming. And they see exactly who was coming. It wasn't the enemy this time. It was humans. The humans they have saved multiple times. They chose to save them back. No need to freak out. We're just returning the favor, alright? Come with us. We'll treat your wounds and get you to safety. Everybody, load up. Now that was a tiny ray of hope. And back on Cybertron, more hope was to come. Cliffjumper just found out the portal was functioning. He could see Carly again. He could see Prime again. He could go back to Earth. And they chose him because of his size. It was a one-way trip. This was the only opportunity he was going to get, and he was thankful. He wanted to go with Shredhead, of course, but nah. Homeboy was just too OP. They needed him in the war front. So, say your goodbyes. So, he did. Now you need to understand, Shredhead was created off the collective spark of all of Cliffjumper's people. He was technically his brother, father, uncle, auntie, cousin, all in one bot. He said, fuck my happiness. Tell Carly I said hi, and threw him into the portal. Forget the rules. This is my family. And Optimus could use his power on Mother and they could use it on Cybertron realistically. The ground bridge blew up and it was spectacular. Elita 1, however, was pissed off. What have you done? I just protected my people. If there was an Autobot on this planet that could help Carly, it was Shredhead. She looked disgusted as hell. Put this traitor in chains. Things were not going good on both fronts. Optimus was literally dying. And worst of all, when they got to the base the humans had put together for their own protection, they found out that the humans found a body. Not just any body. It was the body of Ratchet, his best friend. Oh my God. Ratchet, my friend. I'm a failure. I'm a failure as a leader. As if on cue, his body just gave out. The matrix of leadership popped out of his chest like it rejected him or something. At that moment, his fate was sealed. All bodily functions started to shut down. His life signs were fading. The matrix kept him alive, but it was not able to recharge because of the virus. Optimus Prime was going to die. Before he could, though, he looked at Wheeljack like, you need to lock in. You need to lead this team. Wheeljack said, no, you are going to live. He said, boy, look at me. I'm literally dying. In the corner of his eye, though, he saw Spike trying to do what his father did, trying to sacrifice himself. And he said, fuck, no. Come here, Spike. I'm not letting you. He was about to step through until Optimus locked arms with him. And suddenly, they were stuck together, like in a trance. Optimus and Spike were no longer present. They were now in the matrix of leadership, in the whole of the primes. And Megatron, well, he was discovering Earth. This was a lovely planet. But what is this? They were following the footprints of Prime, and it led them to a grave. Optimus Prime, you fool. This is why you lose. Such foolish gestures for such little creatures. Soundwave was like, yep, he's a fool. But Megatron said, don't get this shit twisted. This planet is beautiful. It reminds me of our home, and it's Prime. But this is what I want. I want to bring our home to this. But sacrifices have to be made, and the Prime never understood this. I will make him understand. Foolish gestures have no place in this world. This is my final lesson. Call off the search. Tell the boys to rally. We are going to show Optimus despair. Despair he will never forget. Now, mind you, at this exact same time, the humans have started to rally. They were about to pull up and fight the Decepticons. Hee-ho. Sadly, they were riding machines. The Decepticons were. Now, they were tired of hiding. Now the humans will die. There were no missions, no directives. He just said kill everything that lives. And the Decepticons could do that well. Every single human that fought in this battle died. Some of them actually thought they stood a chance. They launched rockets. But you need to understand the Decepticon had a fighting force for the ages. They had 2 combiners, a whole seeker team. They stood no chance. The combiners actually made a game. How many tanks can you squash? Cities burnt. The humans needed help. And this was not the time to be making the Autobots your enemies. Carly was being questioned. They thought she was an ally of the Autobots. Tell us everything you know. Tacoma is in ruins. Seattle is under attack as we speak. You are with them or you are with us. She looked at him like he was crazy. With them? You shot at me, boy. We ain't cool. Get the fuck out of my face. It didn't even help that they were constantly torturing Magnus. It was so bad, in fact, that the doc actually said, nah, I'm out. Release him. He pulled the gun out and released the fucking Autobot. It was so cool. Against his own people, his own species, his own nation. He chose them. He chose to stay humane. Magnus was on the loose on their base, and the first thing he did was go for Carly. Carly, where are you? As soon as he found her, he grabbed her and dipped. Homeboy was the Flash. He took off running, bruh. When he got to a safe distance, he released the Doc like thank you. But the Doc was staying behind. He was still a soldier. He don't run from nothing. He did what he did because he was once captured as well. Tortured as well. It was not good. He looked at him like he was crazy. So why are you serving again? The doctor said, because I have people to protect. And at that moment, Magnus decided to lock in. Because so did he. He had a whole team of Autobots literally looking for a leader right now. He could be that leader if Optimus ever wakes up. Because Homeboy was still taking a power nap with Spike, with the matrix of leadership. They were both alive, thank God. Now they had to survive the journey because, yeah, they were traveling somewhere. They were traveling to Chicago, the only safe place now. Chicago was where humanity planned to do their last stand. And oh boy, it's feeling like some endgame type shit. Like everyone is going to concentrate on one battle. Hopefully the G.I. Joes come through because I cannot wait to see that happen.